News 1340 WGAU.
.50, teetering precipitously on the brink of 9:51. Newsmaker Wednesday. Been off on the day all morning. Newsmaker Wednesday. Final few minutes, this semi-popular local radio program. Happy to have you on board this morning. Final few minutes we spend with Jenny Kvapil, Bear Hollow Zoo Program Specialist. Zoo Day coming up soon. Is it this weekend? She'll tell me. This weekend at Bear Hollow, correct?
Yes, that's right. This Saturday, the 24th.
All right. What do you guys do? What is Zoo Day?
Well, Zoo Day is an annual event where we draw lots of people into the zoo for an educational program. This year's a little different. We're holding it in the evening, so it's going to be from 6 to 9 p.m. And we have a theme. This year's theme is Fireflies and Fairies. So what we'd like to do is teach visitors to the event about all the kind of little and magical things that come out at night in your very own backyard.
All right, such as? What are we talking about here?
Well, we're going to have lots of exhibits and stations set up centered around animals like insects and moths and spiders and opossums and owls and animals like that maybe you don't get a chance to see up close and personal, but you would get a chance here at the zoo.
Yeah, you rattled off quite the list there before you finally got to something that I am not unfond of. You mentioned the owl. I can deal with an owl. I'm not crazy about possums, and I don't want the bugs at all.
Well, they're all amazing animals, so you should come out to Zoo Day, and you'll learn about why they are so cool.
Indeed, and they all have their role to play and their part to play. And who comes to these? You've been doing this annual event, obviously. Who comes? I would imagine, a lot of parents and kids?
Yes, we're definitely a family-friendly event, but it's open to all ages. I would encourage everyone to come. We're going to have concessions, exhibits, arts and crafts, different stations, photo opportunities that are fun, and then we'll wrap up the evening with a story at our amphitheater.
Jenny Kvapil with us again, the Bear Hollow Zoo Program Specialist. Zoo Day 2013, Saturday, this time at night, Saturday evening starting at 6 out at Bear Hollow. Tell us a bit about Bear Hollow, folks who may not know about it. Tell us about Bear Hollow Zoo.
Well, Bear Hollow Zoo is owned and operated by Athens-Clarke County, and we're a free zoo, and you can come and see our collection of animals. We have native wildlife, so these are species that you can find right here in Georgia. We have black bears and bobcats and deer and turkey, some really cool birds of prey. We're open 7 days a week from 9 to 5, and we're happy to answer any questions folks have about wildlife that they may have encountered on their own, and it gives people a chance to see some of these animals up close.
Put you on the spot here and get you to help me out with something that, frankly, I struggle with, and I'm guessing that maybe on a certain level you do as well. You wouldn't do what you do if you didn't love animals. I mean, that's why you go into this. You're not going to make a gazillion dollars doing this. You do this because you love the animals, you love nature, you love wildlife. Mm-hmm. I have kind of a philosophical concern about zoos, about animals in settings that are anything other than the natural settings. I don't like to see fish in tanks. I don't like to see birds in cages. Mm-hmm. Again, I'm guessing you probably share, at least on a certain level, that same concern. How do you, for lack of a better way to put this, and again, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but how do you justify it? To people like me who say, you know what, that animal really ought to be in the wild, what do you say?
No problem. That's a great question, and you're right. We do this because we love animals, and there's sort of a two-part answer to that for us at Bear Hollow. Number one, as zookeepers, one thing we're always concerned with is enrichment. We want our animals to live in an enclosure that mimics their natural environment, that encourages natural behaviors. And when we do things, we do enrichment activities or give them enrichment items to encourage those behaviors, to make sure that they're engaged and active all day. So enrichment would be something like offering fresh browse and fresh leaves or novel items that they don't encounter on a daily basis. So sometimes we'll put their food into puzzle feeders or some sort of challenge that really works their brain and gets them exhibiting some natural behaviors. So that's one way you can make sure that your animal is happy and healthy and not just alive but thriving. So enrichment is the way we do that. But also here, on top of that, at Bear Hollow, all of our exhibit animals cannot be released back into the wild They have either some sort of old injury that prevents them from being able to hunt or care for themselves on their own in the wild, or behaviorally they're not good candidates for release. They were raised by people and they're habituated to people. So that's the case for our bears, for our deer. They approach people for food. They approach people to interact with them. So you wouldn't want those guys in the wild. For some of our birds of prey, you'll see they're missing an eye or they're missing part of their wing. And a lot of times that comes from being hit by a car. That's the most common injury we see.
Sure. Again, Jenny Kvapil with us, Bear Hollow, the Zoo Day, Saturday evening starting at 6. You mentioned a free zoo. Is there admission? Or is this thing free itself?
The event, there is an admission. Thank you for asking. It's $2 per person for Athens, Clark County residents, $3 for out-of-county, and children 2 and younger are free.
Again, starts at 6, lasts till around 9 at Bear Hollow. Very quickly, where's Bear Hollow? Folks may not know that. Where do they find Bear Hollow?
Bear Hollow Zoo is located within Memorial Park, and our address is 293 Grand Ellen Drive.
And Memorial Park flourishing and doing fine?
I'm sorry?
Memorial Park still doing fine?
Yes, everything's great.
And not washed away by all the rain. That's good to know.
No, we're still here, thankfully.
Thankfully. Jenny Kvapil with us, Bear Hollow Zoo Program Specialist. Zoo Day 2013, Saturday evening, starts at 6. Thanks so much for your time. Best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you so much.